I'm gonna be
All
like
right, all
that.
right. Awesome, 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 Miss Rose. Anybody else? That's awesome. We're just gonna go really fast, and I'll have to fill you guys in terms of what Miss Rose is talking about. But Miss Rose, keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking to people. Keep passing out those flyers because there's somebody waiting for you, waiting for you. So hey, it's all good. Anybody else? Any more? What you got going on? Any kudos, shout outs, and high fives?
I just want to come in and chime in about our trip in Cancun. How awesome that was. The relationship and the deep conversation I had a chance to do with even our director Nick and Ann Brown, which was awesome. Just spending time with everyone and getting to know people on a different level. I am so excited. And two things happened today. A friend of mine is gonna sign up next week. And then a lady from work, her son is already retired and he lives in England, but he travels a lot. And she came up to me today. She knows what I do. And she came up to the desk today and she asked me, she said, Yvonne, how do you start doing what you do? And I started telling her a little bit. And then I asked her who is interested. And she said her son. And I'm like, Mark? And she said, yes, because she would always say he was in stocks and he made a lot of money. And he's, comfortable just traveling and stuff like that. And, was just sharing with her and everything and just telling her even about her trip and, about the company and everything like that. And she's like, oh, she said she told him about, what I do. And he was interested. I'm like, okay, nice. I said, we have Zoom different nights, different times. So, matter of fact, we have something going on this evening, and then we have a Zoom tomorrow at 9. She said, no, it's not going to work for me. I said, oh, we have another one on Saturday, which would be good, if you would be able to come on. So, I won't be there tomorrow, but I'm going to be back there on Friday. So I'll hear what she says. So I was impressed, really impressed. I'm like, wow.
All right. That's why you have to stay in the game, Miss Yvonne. Keep doing what you're doing. That's awesome. Keep showing
Thank,
up for events. That
thank
was great to spend time with you and hear your comments, hear your feedback. And I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And it was just awesome being in Cancun and just being able to hear to help you and
you.
also learn from you more as well. And because
Yeah,
of that, I'm digging the activity. I'm digging the activity. Way to
yeah.
go. Way to go. Awesome. Awesome. Who else
Thank
is
you.
next? Who else? Anybody else? We got to go relatively quickly.
Well, I'll go, and this is Michelle with two L's, and give myself some kudos for participating in the marathon on Saturday, doing the presentation tonight with guests. And I had a guest on the marathon, and I got some feedback. As it turns out, she doesn't want to get started, but she has indirectly given me two referrals. I don't know what she said, but she conveyed the opportunity or information to two coworkers who are interested, but she hasn't given me their contact info yet. But I've been passing her the flyers for the Zooms that we've had. And just giving you and Nick kudos for having a marathon on Saturday. So I think it was very well done, and participation really escalated by the end of the evening. So, um, yeah, so back to you.
All right, all right. Hey, that's the name of the game. We have to, it's all about learning. It's all about doing it over and over and again, over again. And congratulations to you for finding out the status of your guests and getting two referrals. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's always good.
Yeah.
Anybody else, please? And congratulations, Michelle, for going to Cancun, not only by yourself, but you brought your mom with her. Our senior, our well, seasoned business partner. Brought your mom with us and had a great time. And you just been rocking and rolling. So keep doing the thing, keep doing the thing. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Anybody else? What do you got going on? Come on, what do you have going on? Anybody?
Good
Are we?
evening.
Go ahead,
Good
Miss
evening.
Stella.
This is Thelma, where I talked to some ladies that at the eye doctor today because I had to bring some people to the eye doctor and somewhere else all over. But anyway, I met two ladies and they gave me their phone number. They said they don't get off until 7 o'clock tonight, but they won't be able because they had kids. But she told me that maybe tomorrow she'll be able to get on with me. And she said she said I think I'm interested in that. So I told her, she's welcome to the family. I said, you be in a good family. I said, you wouldn't have to worry about anything. I said, we're going to take care of you.
All right, all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Thelma. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's awesome. Keep doing it. Keep doing the thing. You and Miss Rose, y'all getting some traction with these flyers. You passing out these flyers, and people are definitely interested and asking you more, and it's giving you an opportunity to meet more people. So that's awesome. That's what it's all about. Anybody else? Any kudos, shout outs, and high fives? All right, then, Nick Brown, did we have any announcements today?
Let's see. We got a weekly meeting going on tomorrow. I'm not. Is there a DC? I don't think there's a DC event going on.
Yes, sir. There is a DC
Okay,
event.
there's a
I'll send you
DC.
that flyer personally. I posted it in the chat, but let me send it to you personally. I don't think we didn't see a flyer. I didn't see a flyer actually distributed, so I kind of created one. So
those of you in the DMV, the DC leaders are hosting an event this Saturday at the church that they normally have. If you're interested, reach out and we'll send you information. Also, at the end of the month, March 27th is the Transhumanity Showcase at Wood River. Saturday is the finale for the Committing 26 tour, and it also kicks off the first red carpet for Surge 365. Ann and I plan on being there, but of course, we got back from an amazing time in Cancun, and 2 days later when we got back, our person in the White House got us into a war. So now all the oil and gas, including the jet fuel for the planes, are up. So now tickets to go to St. Louis, which is normally about $300-400, is now $2,000.
Wow.
So we working on getting there, which most likely it's going to be us driving at 13 hours and 23 minutes, because we need to be there to help support. But flights, trains in 32 hours. You got to go through Chicago. So yeah, right now the industry is crazy in terms of fuel, oil, and gas because of our president decided he wanted to go to war on behalf of Israel and not on our own behalf. So that's what we got going on. That's what's happening by the end of the month. So those of you who are anywhere near Wood River, Illinois, or in Chicago, or in that Midwest area, and if you can get there, please do so we can support that event. That's all I had. Back over to you.
all right, all right. Well, thank you so much, Nick Brown. If anybody had the Super Saturday on your calendar, that obviously that has been canceled, and so we will not have a Super Saturday this month, and we will look into having it in the next 3 months. So with that being said, did anybody have any other announcements or anything? Any other updates? All right, then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat for you this evening. One of our team members, Dr. Ambassador Dr. Jay Johnson, is on the line, and he's going to be offering some training for us today. If you are on the call, then he's no stranger. You guys already know him, and you know his repertoire, and you know the caliber in which he trains. And so I just encourage you to get pen and paper, because we're definitely in for a treat, and get ready to take some copious notes, as he absolutely takes us to a whole nother level with this training. Dr. Jay has a heart of gold, loves to help people. Whenever we call, he always answers and says, hey, what can I do? He truly loves having fun. You can always find him on the beaches of the world and going various places, having fun. And he knows this business. Not only does he know this business, he knows this industry. And he has created all kinds of success. And so he's definitely worthy of your attention. And I am going to give the floor to him with no further ado. Dr. J, take it away.
Man, I apologize. You got me over here crying. I'm not crying. I got allergies. I got allergies.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting me to this call. I'm very, very excited about what's about to happen. And first of all, before we even go there, I want to say congratulations to you and Nick Brown for reaching not only get another $1,000 bonus, but hitting the power line as well, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. This is where everyone aspires to be. If you want to make some extra income, you definitely want to be a part of that power line. And now you have primary examples right here at your fingertips that's getting it done. So if they can get it done, you can get it done too. So thank you so much and congratulations. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to ask you a few questions and everything like that before we get started and everything. And this is more of a crowd participation because I definitely don't want to get into like a lecture. You've had enough of those. So if you can do me a favor, I'm going to ask you a few questions in the chat. So imagine, if you will, that I'm this multi-billionaire. Me, Nick, and Ann are these billionaires, and we decided we're going to give you, let's say, $10,000 for your left ear. How many of you would do that? Would anybody do that? $10,000 for your left ear. You don't need your ear. I mean, you have another one. Would you do that? 10,000, anyone? I see some no's. Okay, what about, let's just say, Ann said, well, you know what, let's go ahead and take it up a little bit. What if we said we're going to give you $20,000 for your left ear and a pinky toe? You don't need a pinky toe. No one is seeing
Yes,
you
you
have your
do.
shoes on there. Would you do it? Wilma, would you do it? No? Why not? It's $20,000.
Mm-mm.
Okay. How about Nick said, well, Dr. J, let's go ahead and do a little something else. How about $50,000? $50,000 for your left ear, your pinky toe, and your right eye. I mean, you can wear a patch, like a pirate, you can wear a patch. It'd be okay, right? Would you do it?
Nope.
Who would do it? Anybody?
Nope.
Why not? Why not, Ms. Believe? Why not?
We
Is it
need
because
them.
And I need my stuff. I need
you
my
need it?
stuff.
Okay, so is there a price that we can pay for your left ear, your pinky toe, and your right eye? Is there a price at all?
The money is going to
No.
finish, and then we're still going to be without the parts that we need.
True, but is there a price that we can pay? What about $1 million? No.
No.
So what you're telling me that those type of items on you is priceless, is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So
Excuse
why
me,
is
Dr. J, I'm sorry. Do you need me to make you the host? Are you going to be sharing any slides or anything?
yes, I'll share a slide or two if you want
Okay,
to.
I'll make you the host. Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
I'm sorry. Please.
No
I
problem.
might give up
No.
a pinky toe for $1 million.
So
This bothers me right now anyway. So yeah, I can give up a pinky toe for $1 million.
See, you one of those smart ones. You say, I'll give up a pinky toe, but it's not going to be mine. Anyway, so basically, the items on your body is priceless. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Right.
Pretty much. Okay. So if you are priceless, if you believe in your mind that you are priceless, why is it that we're settling for $50, $30, or $20,000 a year?
Good question.
So they actually bought your time, your energy, and your effort for the salary that you're making or earning on your job or whatever the government's paying you.
Mm-hmm.
And they stealing your life away from you. Okay. Now, I'm saying that to say this: we have to dream bigger. We have to dream bigger much faster. Okay. So when you dream big, you have to have some non-negotiables. Just like you have non-negotiables about the items on your body, you have to have some non-negotiables. So the first thing we want to make sure that we understand is you have to have a vision for what you want your life to look like. Ann was talking about earlier about the activities and everything like that, and they actually reached this leadership board again, and again. This is because they have some non-negotiables. They're doing all these type of activities. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have a vision. Okay, we're going to get into the real meat of the conversation in a second, but you have to have a vision first. So what is that vision? What is your income goal over the next 12 months? What is your income goal over the next 90 days? What is your income goal over the next 5 years? Please write that down. Okay, don't just think about it. Please write it down. It's very, very important. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to actually have a goal for actually hitting that goal. All right, now think about it. A goal equals a vision with a deadline. How soon do you want that to happen? A goal is a vision with a deadline. So a goal, a vision is basically the destination that you want to achieve, the place that you want to go, and the goal is the GPS that's actually going to get you there. You know that the GPS that we're using right now is SIRS 365. We already know that. So the question is, how much do you want to earn within the next 30 days? Next 90 days? And be very, very serious about it. If you are priceless, then reaching that goal, reaching that next level of income has to be priceless as well. You got to have some non-negotiables. Got to have some non-negotiables. Okay. So now, so imagine, if you will, that you say you want to have 10 new business partners within the next 30 days. That's an example. Or you want to earn your $10,000 bonus within the next 60 days or by August. You have to have a deadline, is all I'm saying. And then you definitely want to say, well, maybe you are not necessarily into the building side. Maybe you are into travel. You want to say, well, hey, I want to have at least 100 customers, Vortex customers, within the next 30, 60, 90 days. Make sure there's a deadline to everything that you do here, okay? So here's the formula. What plus how many by how when, plus by when. That's the formula. What plus how many plus by when. Now let's get into the meat. Because in order for you to actually hit that goal, you have to make sure that you're set up properly. And to set you up properly, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you actually have a list if you want to build massive income. But you want to work from a massive list. Most of us are running this business trying to work from our memory. And how many times does your memory disappear on you? I mean, go ahead and raise your hand if you've ever walked into a room and forgot why you went in that room. Right? So you know your memory is going to fail you. How many times have you driven somewhere and forgot to drive?
No.
You didn't remember the drive. Some of us actually have gone, driven all the way home, and did I actually drive? I don't remember the path that I've taken. I don't remember that. So your memory will fail you. And how many of you really want to build a multi-million-dollar business?
I do. See, that's another reason why.
That means that you cannot leave your business to your memory.
I'm telling you.
Okay? You have to build it from a list and from a system. Okay? So now.
What?
I want you to type in the chat.
You got stuff like that you can do.
Willa, we can hear your conversation. You may want to mute your phones. And also, Miss Yvonne, everybody, make sure you're muted because we're hearing some background noise. Sorry about that, Dr. J.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so you want to make sure you're building from a list. So go ahead and do me a favor. Type in the chat how many people that you feel that you have in your phone book on your phone, your contact list. Go ahead and type in the chat. Everybody knows where the chat is? Just give me an estimate of how many people that you know that you actually have in your phone. Michelle, 1L says 100. That's 100 right there. Okay. Wow, 500, 1,500. Wow. Okay, over 100, exactly. So all of us have at very, very least 100, 200, 300 people in our phone alone. And we carry this thing with us everywhere we go, over 500. Absolutely. Now let me ask you this. How many emails do you feel like you have? Type it in the chat. How many emails? You probably have like 10,000 plus emails, 20,000, 1,000. Exactly. So, wow, 15,000 emails. That's crazy, right? That's a lot of emails. Now, go ahead and type in the chat. How many people do you have on Facebook that's so-called your followers? Hundreds of thousands, right? Over 1,000, 2,500. You know, the numbers keep coming, hundreds, 1,000, 2,000. Exactly. You see, so that means that all of us know well over 2,000 people. As a matter of fact, there's a statistic that comes out that says by the time you're 21 years old, you know between 10,000 and 80,000 people. At least 1,500 of them you know by name, or they know you by name. So now, for those that say, well, you know, I don't know nobody. Yes, you do. Yes, you just prove to yourself that you know some people. Okay, so put them on a list, as many as you possibly can. Maybe your list is 300, maybe it's 400, maybe it's 500. The reason why I'm saying that is because you want to work from a list. You're about to build a multi-million-dollar business that you're not going to leave to memory. So you want to work from a list. So now, what you want to do is you want to grade that list as well. So here's the beautiful thing. When you're grading a list, you want to ask yourself, you know what? I know Ann Brown. Who do I know that Ann knows? Ann knows Nick. Who do I know that Nick knows? He knows Nick Pagano. Who do I know that Nick Pagano knows? You know, Sharon, who do I know that Sharon knows? And you keep breaking down that list because your list is going to expand. Why is this important? This is very important because there's an old adage that says, he who has the gold makes the rules. But in our business, it's he who has the list makes the rules. The larger your list, the larger your paycheck, because it gives you what we call posture. So when you start making these phone calls and inviting them to the events that Nick and Nan were just talking about, guess what happens? You're not afraid that 1 or 2 people are going to say no. If 10 or 15 people say no, you're not going to get nervous. You're not going to start to panic a little bit because you have to process that list anyway, right? So you want to make sure you go through the list as quickly as possible, but the idea is to have a sense of posture. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you actually understand exactly what presentation you're going to invite them to. Oh man, I remember a time when I first got started in this industry. I was ignorance on fire. I'm just calling people, oh man, you got to check this thing out. You got to check this thing out. And I got someone on the phone and they were like, yeah, show me where am I going to go? And I didn't even have the address. I didn't know where to send them to. I'm like, I might have to call you back. That's an amateur move, right? You don't want to seem amateurs. They already have to put together a calendar with all of these types of events that's on it, where you can actually expose people, and that same calendar should tell you what times and dates that actually have these trainings where you're going to be on, because experts and professionals work by calendar, amateurs work from memory. So you want to make sure that you actually understand that. Now, the next thing you want to do, you also want to make sure you understand, what are you going to say to these people? Again, you're about to build a multi-billion-dollar business. Don't wing it. Everything should be strategic. Every single word should be a script. Well, Dr. J, I don't want to work from a script. It makes me sound robotic. Well, sound robotic until it sounds natural. Because I want to let you know that everything that we say right now today is a script. Matter of fact, you walk up to someone tomorrow and say, hey, how you doing? What do you think they're going to say? Fine, I'm good, whatever. That's a script. They've been saying that for the past 30 plus years or longer. That's a script. So when you show the opportunity to someone and they don't get involved and they say, well, I got to check with my spouse, that's a script. This is network marketing. That's a script. Just like a play, we have to have a comeback for that script. It's kind of like a counter script. Okay, I'm going to share my screen for a second because I want to make sure that you understand that each and every one of us are building a multi-billion-dollar business. Forget the millions. Multi-billion-dollar business. And in order for you to get there, you have to first believe that it is possible for you. If you have a shadow and a doubt that is not possible for you, then you need to get with Nick and Ann Brown and borrow some of their beliefs, because they're not stopping. They're going to go with or without you. And as you see, they're making it with or without you. And they're going to continue to do it with or without you. So here's a memory jogger that you can actually borrow if you choose to. This is just some ideas of where you can meet people. Because people is our business. People. It's not money. Usually in traditional businesses, all the traditional businesses that I built, you need more money if you want to grow that business. If you want to grow the business, you need more money. Here is people. And understand this, people are being born faster than money is being printed. So why not be in the people business? So do you know any coworkers? Do you know any, who's your ex-boss? Who's the janitor at the job or at the place who's security guard? Who's giving you your coffee at the coffee shop? Who's delivering your mail? Who's the car wash person? If you go down the list and say, well, you know what, I know a coworker, or I know someone I used to go to lunch with, I know someone I used to work at the credit union, you go down each and every one of these, you'll come up with even more people than you even had on your list in the first place. Now, here's another thing you can consider. Let me ask you this. Who do you know that has a job that starts with the letter A, like an accountant? Or letter B, like a banker? Letter C, cab driver. D, whatever. Just go through the whole list of alphabets. And I'm pretty sure you can come up with even more people. And again, now you want to put that list into what we call a CRM system. CRM. because you're not going to be able to remember all these people, especially when you have a list of 500. Some of you actually put in the chat, you have over 500 plus people. There's no way in the world you're going to remember all those 500 people in the spreadsheet. And your idea is to build a multi-million-dollar business. So you want to put it into a CRM system. That's something that's going to allow you opportunity to contact these people, take some notes in the system, and it's going to remind you of the follow-up. That's one of the things that most of us don't do as a follow-up.
Hey, Jay,
Yes, sir.
can you please describe, because I know some people don't know what a CRM is?
Yes. Thank you so much for that. A CRM system, let me say, let me paint a picture for you. When you go to the dentist knows exactly when the last time you was actually in that chair. That's because they actually have a system that's going to keep your records. It's going to keep the records of all of their customers. It's a customer relations management tool. Okay, so when you go to, let's say when you're paying your car note, they know the dates that you were late. They know the dates that you paid on time. They know exactly how much your balance is. They already know that type of stuff because they keep a record of every single one of their customers. Same thing with your cell phone, the cell phone company, your lights, water, gas, all of those big companies, multi-billion-dollar companies, they keep records of all of their customers. And you're building a billion-dollar business, so you need to keep record of all of your customers as well. You cannot do that with a spreadsheet or memory. You have to have what's called a CRM system. Okay, now there's multiple CRM systems out there. That's not what this training is all about. There's multiple CRM systems out there. Google the ones and figure out which ones work best for you. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for. Don't be afraid to invest in your business, especially if you have the vision to build a multi-million-dollar business. It's worth it. It's worth the investment, okay? So now, let me go into a few other things real quick. When you are inviting people, you want to actually make sure that there's 4 types of people that you're looking for, 4 checkers. That every one of these people, you want to make sure they're coachable and likable. Because if you don't like them, you're not going to want to do business with them, right? So they're coachable and likable. You want to make sure that they're self-starters. You don't have to call them, oh man, you coming to the meeting, or you going to the convention, or you going to, because if you have to continue to encourage them to or pull them up a hill, so to speak, you will eventually burn out and wear out. You cannot take a dead body up the hill. It's just too much work. So if they're self-starters, guess what? They'll be calling you, man. I'm already registered for the next convention. They're ready to go. These are the type of people that you want to run with. These type of people you want to get out of their way too, because they'll run you over. Okay. Now you also want to make sure that the people have a sphere of influence. These are influencers. Think about it. Those of you who are on Facebook right now, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, these people there are so many influencers out there who actually have 50, 60, 70,000 followers. The problem is they're not networkers. So if you turn an influencer into a networker, they already have a crowd to talk to. They'll never run out of leads. So that means that you won't run out of leads. Okay, so now, and the last one here, you want to make sure they're financially able to start today. It's great to go talk to Pookie and Ray and them and all that, Big Mama and them. Notice everyone else in the house is a NIM. They don't even have a name. It's just a NIM, right? So it's cool to go talk to all the NIMs. But if they don't have the money to get started, then when you're talking to them, that's just rehearsal. You're just practicing. Why not talk to people who actually have 4 checkers? Who are some of these 4 checkers? It could be some attorneys, real estate agents. Why? Because they already understand marketing. They understand sales. You don't have to train them on sales. They understand mindset. What about you go to a timeshare meeting and these timeshare people, those presenters, they already know travel. They already know discounts. They already understand how to persuade people. Why not talk to some of them? Because what they are missing right now is a system that's going to pay them on a residual basis. And they're missing a team that they can build as well. Why not put them on your list? I'm pretty sure that you know some other companies that had some network marketing challenges or something like that, and some of those businesses went out of business, and some of those leaders still want a place to actually place their team. Great opportunities. You know, I just looked it up a couple of days ago. There was over 213 businesses that just closed in 2015. Network marketing companies, 215 plus 213 businesses closed in 2015, 25. That's a lot of people that was making a lot of money. Okay, now the last thing I want to leave here with you is this. Your mindset is everything. Your mindset is everything. That's why we talk a lot about mindset. Your mindset is everything. Your attitude, your belief level is everything. Because think about it. It's not about the compensation plan that we have here in Service 365. It's not about the leadership. It's not about the Vortex or the any of our products. It's more so about your mindset. Because there's some people in other companies that are doing very, very well, and they have horrible products. There's some people in other companies who have a horrible compensation plan, but they're still making millions. There's companies out there with leadership who are just completely horrible, and they're still making millions. It's about your mindset. Your mindset. And guess what? Who controls that? You do. Some people would rather travel 60 billion miles around the world before they travel 6 inches in their head, between their ears. I challenge you today to travel that 6 inches in your head and shift that mindset to a winning mindset. So go ahead and do the thing that's going to actually get the results. Build the list, grade the list, call the people, have calling parties. Yo, Nick, we're going to have a calling party on Thursday, man. Let's go ahead and have everybody come in, and everybody's going to start smiling and dialing. And those who actually gamify it. Why not gamify it with your team? And say, well, you know what? You got an appointment? Great. Everybody celebrate. You know, Nick and Dan got an appointment. All right, who's next? Then Wilma will be like, well, you know what? I'm going to get an appointment now. Gamify it. And do the same script over and over and over. Hey, listen, if I found a way for you to take multiple vacations twice a year and get paid for it, what you want to know about it? Something simple. Listen, it's not that complicated. It's very simple. If we keep it simple, it will stay simple and your income will increase. It's boring. That's the problem. It's boring. I don't want to call these people. Oh, they don't want to do it. Then you don't want to be rich. You don't want to be wealthy. I don't want to sell anything. I hate sales. Me too. But I hate being broke more. Sell the TTP. Sell the financial freedom. Sell the memories. Sell the connection. And if you don't sell that, in which what our company actually provides, then you end up selling your cell phone and the TV and the couch. And either way, you got to sell. You might as well sell something in your business and make a fortune. I'm telling you, you can do this. You already have proof that it works. So let's go ahead and get it done. No more excuses. Make these non-negotiables. Go, 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 which means go be it. Go do it so you can go have it. God bless. Nick and Ann, back to you.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
All right. Thank you. All right. All right. That was absolutely amazing. Now, I know we're trying to keep this call from 9:30 to 10, and we are a little over time. So you have to go. You got to go. I appreciate you being on. Y'all have a great week. But if you have some questions and you want to hang with us for a few more minutes, definitely stay on the line. First and foremost, I want everybody to, number one, give Dr. J a hand for that phenomenal training, breaking it down like a chicken wing. Absolutely amazing. And I know for some of us, we've heard it before, and for some, it might have just clicked. You're like, oh my goodness, you know, he's got a point there. So definitely, hopefully we recorded it, so we'll be putting this in the Facebook group as well. But I also wanted to, I see Mr. Vincent Payton jumped on a little bit later, and I wanted everybody to definitely give him a hand because he just hit the power line again, the second time. And so that is absolutely amazing. He just hit another one of those bonuses. And so definitely leading by charge and just doing what he has to do to win for him and his family. So thankful, so grateful for him being on the line. And so with that being said, I want to just close out by giving everybody to answer any questions, to ask any questions that you might have. Were there any issues, questions, comments, or concerns? If so, unmute your line, ask those questions, and let's get your questions answered before we end for this evening.
And comment. That helped my mind a lot because I get this
You are on, you muted yourself, Miss Rose, like halfway through. I don't think we
sorry.
heard. we didn't hear after something about clearing your mind.
Yeah, because I get really sad when I get so tired of getting people numbers and getting you the wrong number. Even when you put the number in your phone and it ring right there in front of them. Later on, you go home and get ready to send them a message or a video. The phone's not working, wrong number, all kinds of stuff. It happens like hundreds of times. I know we got a number set, but I thank God for getting out my mind, traveling in my mind, get over that. I know I should have got over it, but I got over it, then it came back again. So I got to travel more in my mind, get over that. Thank you, Dr. J. Make me think about things I go through. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. And you know what? I don't think that there's any successful person that did not go through exactly what you're going through. So you're basically on track to success. Holton Bug's done it. I mean, Coach Tomer, he's done it. I mean, people have ghosted him. So if they're ghosting you, then you're right on track. Continue to go, because there's someone is going to take it seriously and be like, you know what? I need exactly what you're doing. As long as you don't give up, make sure that their lack of interest does not determine your success.
All right. There you go. Anyone else have any issues, questions, comments, or concerns? And Miss Rose, I just want to say that if you're getting a lot of bad numbers, that means you're out talking to a whole lot of people. And
right.
So you don't get them if you're not talking to people. That means you passing those flyers out and you out networking and talking to a whole lot of people. And for all the stuff that you have to do and all the things that you are doing, and with all the things that you have on you, that is commendable. And so you're right on the right track. So drop those zeros and find you a hero. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. It is all good. Any other issues, questions, comments, or concerns?
Nobody?
All right. Okay, go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
I was just saying nobody.
Well, all right then, y'all. It is 10:07, and our team call is complete. Hopefully, everyone has some information that you can use. Definitely check out the CRM system. Hopefully, you caught that. But that CRM system could be a training in itself, but it is a way for you to learn how to structure and really begin to take notes and be able to follow your leads. It's a great follow-up system if you're disciplined enough to use it. And so
You already got one free CRM system that's in your app. You can put all the people in your app.
That's true. That's true. So you could use that as your CRM system, or if you want something more robust, you can do that too. But start out with what you already have. Michelle Thomas, you have your hand raised. You have the floor.
Yeah, I just want to make a comment. I just wanted to thank Dr. J for his training. It's always on point, it's commendable, and very impactful. So it reiterated some of the principles and ideas that we've heard before and he's presented before, but it always hits hard. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're so privileged.
Does everybody here, Jay put down something really good. How many people here have actually downloaded the memory jogger and gone through it to help? 5 people.
It's been downloaded. Haven't really used it, but I have it.
Thank you for your honesty.
I have it. Multiple copies.
Jay also started out saying in the beginning, the goal is a vision with a date on it. And he asked everybody on the line in the beginning, did you have an income goal for this year? And not too many people raised their hand. Now, to give you an example, Ann and I have an income goal this year. We want to earn $100,000. That breaks down to $25,000 a quarter. That's every 90 days. That breaks down to $8,500 a month. That breaks down $2,125 a week. That means we need to get 14 people and get 2 bonuses every week to hit our numbers. So that's what it looks like when he says you got to break it down.
That's hot.
Hold on. So And what does that do for us when we hit that number? We hit level 2 director. We get the ring. We get the car.
And the
So
residual?
those are the type of goals that we're working towards.
Well, the great thing is that we can't do it without a team. We can't do it without promoting everyone else in the team. And so it's not just about Nick and Ann's goals. It's like, what are your goals? And so we're looking for we want to promote more team builders. We want to promote more national builders, more regional builders, because the more we help, that's what it's all about in terms of servant leadership. And our directorship is all about that servant leadership. And we're here to serve you, to help you get your goals. And as long as we help you reach your goals, we'll reach our goals. And so it's so important to have goals and talk about them so we know what you're striving for, so we can be there to help you absolutely get there.
Well, I wasn't saying that. I was just showing you how it breaks down when you say what your goals are and how to break it down so that you can do it in bite-sized pieces. Of course, our goal is to help you get your goals. But if you don't write down your goals and break them down like that, how can we best help you? That was the example I was just trying to show, trying to illustrate.
Awesome.
That memory jogger. That when you just start saying that, I mean, you talking about accountant, I just went in my head. How many accountants I know? How many bankers? How many people I know in the banking industry?
Nick Brown, I'm at my desk, and this is just one stack of cards at my desk. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, I got a florist, I got a jeweler, that's a J, I got an event planner, I got somebody who used to sell jewelry, I got an attorney, I got a DJ. So I could basically go through that list primarily with these 2 stacks of cards that I haven't. And these are cards that, I meet somebody and I just put them in a pile. And so I said, you know what? I really need to go through that. My next $1,000 bonus could be in this stack of cards.
You know what, and I love that, because it's like, well, I know you haven't talked to all those people in a long time. So it's like, well, what do you say to these type of people? Like, listen, I was going through my my contacts and I came across your business card. I wanted to make sure that, first of all, you're still in business, because I don't keep anyone's card that I don't feel like I can actually serve or send business to. So now it's actually building rapport. So if I was to send you some type of business, what type of customers are you looking for? And that opens up the door for more conversations. And then eventually you say something like, well, hey, do you travel a lot? Do you like to travel? That's next time you travel, if I could save you money, do business with me, that type of thing. So
that's awesome. That's good. That's good right there. That's good. I'm going to write that down.
That's a win-win intro. You asking them, how can I help you? What type of customers that you looking for? So I can send you some people if I come across.
That's great.
And like Dr. Coakley said, oh, by the way, do you travel a lot? There's always that, oh, by the way, that gives you the entryway to now say what it is that you do. But when you say that, you got to be ready to say what you want to say, just like Jay said. So if you don't know what to say, then utilize the script until it becomes your own words. Everybody started out with a script. You just got to make it your own.
Awesome. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else? Any more issues, questions, comments, or concerns?
Okay, thank you for all the intelligent things y'all said. My goal is to get 3 and free, 7 every week till I get 1,000. I haven't got it yet, but
all right, there you go.
I got to work on that.
There you go.
There we go. We all got to
I've
work
been saying
on
that
our
for
goals.
weeks, but it haven't come to pass yet.
That's all right. Quit saying that. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We all have to work on our goals. Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
Let me let you in on a little secret here, because now we talk about numbers. You want to go 3 and free. That means you want to actually expose the business to at least 30 people as soon as possible. That's 3 times 10. So if I was to share my screen, I'm going to show you what that looks like. I don't want to make it into another training, but when someone first get into business, if they put 5 people in the business, we know for a fact that they're going to, well, that's 6. I need to know what a 5 looks like. They're going to make $250, okay? And plus, they're going to earn a $500 bonus. So that's basically $750 that they earn, right? So now they're over here into the team builder organization. if you personally sponsor, let's say you want to sponsor, let's say 15, 20 people in a very short period of time, like 30 days. If that's part of your goal, this spreadsheet is going to tell you exactly how much money you're going to earn as well. So now you can say, well, hey, is 58.50 worth my time, energy, and effort? And if that answer is yes, then let's go to work. Let's go to work. You deserve it. What can you do with that 5,800, 58.50 or whatever?
There you go. Can we get that spreadsheet? Is that proprietary?
Yes, I'll send it over to you. Sure.
Awesome, awesome. I love the way you break that down. That's awesome. It's a great planning tool. All right, there you go, y'all. Well, like I said, everybody, I hope you know that Dr. Jay Johnson is on our team, and he is a valuable resource, and he's super duper busy. Can't get on this team called Dr. J. We do this team called every Wednesday. So definitely get on and invite your team to get on. I know that you have a lot of busy people on your team as well. And so this is what this is all about, to give everybody an opportunity to learn more, hear more, and ask any questions that they might have. And so last chance, does anybody have any issues, questions, comments, or concerns?
Just want to say how grateful I am to be able to catch the Zoom tonight, because usually I miss it. But it was an awesome training as always, and I'm grateful that I was able to come on. Got a lot of notes, and I'm going to go back and listen to the replay, the recorded.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're grateful that you were able to get on. We're grateful for everyone that was able to get on and participate this evening. And we're so happy to see you. Glad that you're healthy, glad that you're safe. And again, thank you so much, Ambassador Dr. Jay Johnson, for some phenomenal training. You broke it down. We appreciate you. For all of our executives, thank you so much for being a part of our team, being a part of our lives. And hey, we're here, and definitely let us know what we could do to help you reach your goals. With that being said, we're going to shut this down. Y'all have a good night. God bless. We'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye. Thank you.
Good
Congrats
night.
again, Vince. Congrats again. Can I get 5 on it?
Congrats.
Vince gone.
Very good.
You're going to have to catch him.